So first of all, what you do with this question, I allot now. And what is the way to do this one? First of all, look at here. There are four sequences. Sequence A, sequence B, C, D. Okay, sequence A is 8, 10, 12, 14. You can see that +2, +2, +2. So this is AP, arithmetic progression. All you can try now. And this is what B sequence is not an AP. Why, sir? Because 9 minus 4 is a 5, but 16 minus 9 is not a 5. So no AP, not even GP, but square numbers. This is square of 2, square of 3, square of 4, square of 5. I believe all of you understanding what I'm saying. And what to this here? How to get sequence this one? I will not tell first. First you try A and B sequence, okay? And third sequence you can do even. How? Into 3, into 3, into 3, multiply 3. Have a look. 2 into 3 becomes 6. 6 into 3 become 18. 18 into 3 become 54. This is a topic of GP. I believe you got my point. But sequence C, I will tell later. Okay. First of all, you go for A, B, and D, and then I will go for sequence C, inshallah. So take your time, please, and wait for my solution. First, you try yourself. Go ahead, please. Yes, student, I'm starting now, and you took a reasonable time to practice this question. And have a look here very carefully. In this question, we have 4 sequences already mentioned here. 1 minute, please. Okay, A, B, C, D. And if you look at carefully, students, A, B, C, D. Okay, A and B are very simple. A and B are, you know, wait a minute. Okay, AB and D sequence in your approach easily. Okay, how much I have done before. So AB and D in your approach, but C sequence not in look like in your approach. And let's start. First of all, sequence A. Okay. A sequence A is 8, 10, 12, 14. I choose from here. And what is the first term, students? First term is 8. And common difference, how to find? 10 minus 8 give you 2. 10 minus 8 give you 2. Okay, now let's apply and how to get the nth term. So Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 times 2D. A value is 8 and D value is 2, and that's it. And we have done Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I believe nothing hard in this question. And you got 8 and 2n and minus 2. And finally, we got what nth term? It is coming 8 minus 2 will give you 6. So I got it, this nth term, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I'm writing it now here. Okay. This is nth term is coming what? 6 plus 2n. 6 plus 2n. So this Tn is equal to 6 plus 2n. And let's go for sequence number next one, which is sequence B. And we have done already this kind of concept that 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. So this is a square of 2, square of 3, square of 4, square of 5, and so on. Remove the squares and take the bases. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5. First term is 2, very clear, because this 2 is called first term. And what is the common difference, my students? 3 minus 2 give you 1, 4 minus 3 give you 1, 5 minus 4 give you 1. So this is 1. I'm applying direct formula. 2 goes in the place of A and 1 goes in the place of T. And formula you can see there. So 2 plus n minus 1 into 1. And simplify 2 plus n minus 1. And final form, which I get it here, nth term is 1 plus n. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I'm writing on the table on the top 1 plus n. And sorry, first of all, I remove squares. Now bring back squares. So it means 1 plus n to power 2. And I believe you got a point very clear. So this is not my answer.
Different answer.
You got a different answer. I
Yes,
can
sir.
prove it right or wrong. And have a look here. Have a look. If I plug in this one in the place of 1, I get a 1 plus 1, 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4 matches. Again, check. Plug 2 here in the place of n. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 to the power 2 is 9 matches. Again, check. 3, 1, 3 plus here. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 to the power 2 is 16. It matches. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear now.
So the answer that I'm getting is different, and it's correct. I think I'm getting the
You
whole
got
sequence correct.
which one? The sequence, B sequence thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I check again. You check your equation. You check equation. Okay, and get it. Check you get it. You get 1 plus n. Like what equation you got it? You plug in the numbers. You
Yes, sir. I
match all.
plugged in. They're
Yeah, I
matching.
think so. I think so. Let me tell you. If you expand the bracket, it becomes 1 to power 2 plus 2. Wait a minute. Plus 2 times to 1 into n and plus n square. And I believe you got this answer. 1 plus 2n plus n to power 2. This is also correct. Because if you use this expanding square form, I have used closed square form. You using expanding square form. Both are 100% same. So I hope so you got a second form. And there's a
Yes, sir.
no third option. There's a no third option. Okay. So I have done it. And I think this point is very clear. And you use a quadratic form. Anyway, both are okay. Let's talk about next one. Now sequence D I'm writing now here. I need full attention. So A is, what is the sequence first of all? 2, 6, 18, 54, and so on, so forth. So I pick all from here. Have a look. What is the first term my students do? And actually 6 minus 2, I got a 4. 18 minus 6, not a 4. No AP. Okay. Now are the square numbers? No possibility. Okay. So I think so. If I see it carefully, that 6 divided by 2, I get 3. So I believe you got the idea. So common ratio is 6 up, 2 down, give you 3. And not even this. 18 up, 6 down. I can prove it. 18 up, 6 down. It also giving 3. It's same. Okay. Or not only this, even you can go for next plan, and that is third option. 54 up, 18 down. Again, it's come 3. So it was GP formula. And GP formula, all of you know, A plus n minus 1 times 2 d. And I believe it is, you are understand the concept. Sorry. GP formula, not AP formula. Okay, GP formula. So A r to power n minus 1, not AP formula. Okay, r to power n minus 1. A value is 2, r is 3, and power n minus 1. And that's it. And this is my final answer. And I'm erasing it, and I'm answer writing here. Now Tn is equals to what, my students? It is coming 2 times 2, 3 to power n minus 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe all of you understanding. Now last sequence left behind. And what is the last sequence left behind is this, the middle one. Okay, first of all, I checked it. It is the AP, like for example, I try here and I show you all techniques. All techniques. Number one job, plus 9, I get this. Plus 9, I get this. But this is not a plus 9. This is 11 plus. So no AP. AP gone. No AP. AP gone. So multiplying, I'm not getting. GP gone. GP gone as well. Okay. Not AP, not GP. What about square numbers? Even square numbers gone. What about cube numbers? Even cube numbers gone. So one approach is a very best available with us, and I'm going to teach in first time here. And what is that? That is called arithmetic operations you can do among the lines. For example, look at it. So this, if 8 plus 4, okay, 8 plus 4, wait a minute. I think this is a one mistake in this question. That is why you're getting issues. This should be 12, not 10, sorry. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. 8 plus 4 is 12. 10 plus 9, 19. 12 plus 16, 28. 15 plus 29, 25 is given 39. So these two sequences add and write it down. I repeat. And what kind of operation allowed? You can add two rows, you can subtract two rows, you can multiply two rows, you can divide two rows, or you can multiply whole equation by one number into 2 into 2 into 2, or sometime into 3 into 3 into 3, or sometime divide by 4. Like any number, it is possible. Okay, and we can get it by only by experience, by doing again these kind of questions. Otherwise, no other way. And have a look. And it means I'm going to finish the question. And how to finish the question? If you look it carefully, what is way to finish the question? So it means 8 plus 4, 12. It means sequence A and sequence B, if you add, you get sequence C. 10 plus 9, you get 19. 12 plus 16, you get 28. 14 plus 25, you get 39. And this sequence plus this sequence, you get this sequence. So I'm writing finally, and I believe, inshallah, you will understand. And you can ask one question here. What is that question? 1 minute. So you can say, sir, it is stopped here. Do anything else? Okay. If you say simplify word, simplify, then you are bound to expand a bracket and solve it. Otherwise, you will leave it here. So no problem at all. I hope so. You got a point, and let's go for some more tough items. Yes, next plan is to do is, this is October 2020. You can see here in 42 variant, and question number 11. So you can try this question, and then inshallah, I will do this one for you and check it, which is AP, which is GP, and some questions are there, quadratic expressions even, okay, and these are fractions possible. So please go ahead and try to find fifth term for each, and try to find nth term for each, and then inshallah I will do myself. You can compare your answer. Yes, student, I hope so. You got it, you done it, and now I check your answer and compare your answer with my answer. First of all, what is this 13 and 13? 9 minus 13. So I can say that it's a minus 4. And out of 5, if I subtract 9, I get minus 4. From 1 subtract 5, I get minus 4. So it means I can say that sequence A I talk about. So what is the first term, students? 13. So A is 13. What is the common difference, students? Second term minus first term. So I get what, my students? Or third term minus second term, or fourth term minus third term. I get minus 4. Don't say 4. And a formula is AP formula, Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A value is 13. I'm going to write 13 here. N as an n, and common difference is minus 4. And after that, this minus 4 multiply with n, I get minus 4n. Minus 4 multiply into minus 1, I get plus 4. And 13 plus 4, I get 17. And this is nth term of sequence A. And I'm writing it here. Tn is equals to 17, although no need to write it here, but if you write, is good. Now let's talk about the other sequence. Other sequence is what here? 0, 7, 26, and 23. Although this sequence, if I check it, 0, 7 minus 0 is 7, 27 minus 6 is no 7. So no AP. So AP method flopped. So GP means by multiplying something, I'm not getting. So I think so, not AP, not GP. And we have another choice. I'm going to show you another choice. Okay, I said before, whenever this gap is how much? 7 gap. This gap, if you check it, it becomes 19 gap, because I think 7, 19 gap. And this is gap what? 63 minus 26. And I got this 7 and 5, 37. So it means this gap is 37. Okay. Now check it here. What is this gap? Out of 19, subtract 7. I get 12. Out of 37, subtract 19. And I get it here. I think so. 17, 9 gone. So 8 comes. So 18. So it not matching. You see it not matching. So when you see that, because some student asked me, sir, how to know? We can apply AP, GP, or quadratic thing. Okay. Now see, if this match, I can apply quadratic, but now it's not even matching. So we have one choice left behind only. And what is that? When everything flops, when we then we apply the other technique. What is that? Check it. Let's try cube numbers. You ask how you know cube numbers, sir? Because I look at I show again. 1 minute, please. Look, if this number becomes same, these numbers come, for example, 12, 12, 12. This is called quadratic. Quadratic means n to power 2. N to power 2. Okay. But if this is not same, 100% confirm this n to power 3. For 100% sure. Now I can go to explain you how it comes, how it possible. Check, please. Check. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. 1 to power what to give this answer? Naturally, if I add 1, I get 2, which is not matching. If I subtract 1, it is matching. See, 1 to power 3 is 1, minus 1 give you 0. Okay. 2 to power 3 is 8 and minus 1 is 7, matching. 3 to power 3 is 27, minus 1 is matching. 4 to power is 64, minus 1 is matching. So I can say here, if I move further and look at it, best technique, right on top 1, right here 2, right here 3, right here 4, and right here n. Now check again. 1 to power 3 minus 1 answer same. 2 to power 3 minus 1 answer same. 3 to power 3 minus 1 answer same. 4 to power 3 minus 1 answer same. N to power 3 minus 1 answer is same. So I got it, n cube minus 1. Now you want to test? Let's start. I think we have done even already. Testing is done already. How come? So for example, 3. 3 to power 3 is 27. Minus 1, 26. Matches. So I hope so you understood well how I got this one. Now let's go for this sequence C number. This is a 10 mark question. So that is why working is necessary. Don't do shortcuts. Come back. How we can do 7, 8, 9, 10. The upper numbers write separate. And down numbers write separate. Okay. This is plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. This is multiply into 2, multiply into 2, multiply into 2. So this is called AP, this is called GP. Now applying formula, Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. And formula for GP, all of you know it, Tn is equals to A r to power n minus 1. Now I'm going to apply. 7 comes in the place of A, and D is plus 1, and I get answer n plus 6. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is done. Now let's go for the GP formula. So A value is 8. I'm copying 8 here. And R value is 2. I'm copying here 2. And n minus 1. But hold on. This is not our final form. Because what is 8? Okay, if I leave it, I will get full marks. Because he did not mention here simplify. He did not mention simplify. But as a teacher, I think we have to simplify. What is 8? If you don't know, 8 is 2 4 times and 2 2 times. How many 2s? 1, 2, and 3 times 2. So I can replace here 2 to power 3. And what is here? 2 to power n. And you know very well when same basis multiply power add. For example, x to power 3 into x to power 4. What I do? X to power 3 plus 4 becomes 7. I think you all understanding what I'm saying. So same story here. Can I have the same basis? Look at here. Here you can see that x same, but here 2 to same. So write 1 2 and power add. Power add. So 3 minus 1, we got a 2, and 2 plus 2n. So I got my answer, and I'm going to rub this one now. Have a look. Final form, I'm going to write it. Hold on. This I got from numerator, This I got from denominator. So this I write in numerator, which I'm writing now, n plus 6. And this I'm writing for denominator. So 2 to power, sorry, this is some mistake. I'm writing again here, 2 to power n plus 2. So now I think clear. 2 to power n plus 2. 2 to power n plus 2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe that 10 marks you understood well. And let's talk about this question. This connection has a connection with a sequence, this one. Read it. Sequence C is here. He said one term in sequence C is this much. And you first of all, please connection, C connection. Is this number same? Yes, same. Is this number same? No, no. So wait a minute, please. I think we can get it from here. He's saying that one number term is P over Q. Find out the next term. And you can see from here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 1 adding. 1, 1 adding. If we have a P by Q one term, then what is the next term you think? Upper part is so simple, P plus 1. And down part into 2, into 2, into 2. So if the previous term is Q, what is the next term you think? Into 2. So 2 times 2 Q. So this is my final answer. I repeat again this statement. So look, upper term plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. So I have a P. What is the next term? P plus 1. Okay, down into 2, into 2, 2. If I have a Q, what is next term? Into 2. I got this answer. So I hope so. The concept is totally clear. And after this, inshallah, we go for next question. Yes, student, there's a fifth term is missing. So I will simply plug in 5 here and that's it. So if I plug in 5 here, 5 4s are 20 and 17 minus 20 get -3. How to get this fifth term? So this 5 you plug in here. And 5 to power 3 is 125 and minus 1, 124. How to get this? So 5 plug in here, 5 plus 6 is 11 and 5 plug in here. So 5 plus 2, 7. Look at again. If I plug in this 5 here, 5 plus 2, 7 and 2 to power 7 is, I think so, 200 and, wait a minute, 2 to power 7, 128. 128. I hope so all of you understood and the missing part is completely over. Yes, student, this is another example in this lecture. You have to try, and this is June 2021 and 42 variant. You can see in the top here, left corner. And question number 10, this is a 9-mark question. You can see here. So first you try, and then I will do this question myself, inshallah. You have to find fifth terms and nth term for each. And a big space available, it means you have to work out for every sequence. So first you try, then inshallah I will go for you. Yes, students, I hope so. Yes, I hope so you understood this. You tried this question. Now I'm going to do this question myself. So all of you attentive. And first of all, if you look at carefully, there are 4 sequences in this question. Okay, sequence number 1. And wait a minute, please. So let's start. There's some distraction, there's internet problem. Anyway, come back. So first of all, sequence A, 1, 8, 27, 64. I think you can guess even sequence A, there is 1, 8, 27, 20, 64, because 10 marks. So I suggest you do working. So there's a 1 cube, there's 2 cube 8, 3 cube 27, 4 cube 64, so on, so forth. Remove the cubes, take the value numbers only. Now, what is first term? I think all of you know Tn is equal to, formula is A plus n minus 1 times 2 D. First term is 1, all of you familiar. Common difference is what? 1 also. How come 1? 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. So I hope so. This is no difficulty up till now. 1 n minus 1 and 1 cancel out. First, I remove the n cube and now bring back. So this is my final answer. So Tn is equals to n to power 3. So sequence 1 is done. Let's talk about sequence B. Sequence B, if you look at carefully, 5 and 11 and 17, 23, and so on. So I think plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, it works. So I mean to say A value is 5, common difference is 11 minus 5 give you 6. Apply formula, simple, A plus n minus 1 into D, and A value is 5 and D value is 6, and simply solve algebraically. So I believe no difficulty you will find till here. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have done it sequence B even. So I'm getting 6n minus 1. 6n minus 1 is Tn. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, clear. Now I think this is a sequence we can guess even from here, or I can guess from here. Into 2, I got 2. Into 2, I got 4. So I feel that this is a GP. So C sequence 0.25, 0.5, 1, 2, and 4. So first term is 0.25 and common ratio, how to get it? I can say even second term divided by first term, or I can say third term divided by second term, or I can say 2 up, 1 down, or I can say 4 up, 2 down. More convenient for me is 4 by 2. So I got it. Common ratio is very clear too. Now I'm going to find it. Tn is equals to A r to power n minus 1. I'm going to plug in the values, and for your knowledge, 0.25 I plug in here, but 0.25 is very awkward number, you know. So wait a minute. Awkward number. Now, what is 0.25? If you check in fraction, 1/4 actually. But I think if you write 0.25 full marks, what is the 4? 4 is 2 to power 2. Again, this is not compulsory what I'm doing, but this is for maximum thing. And for your knowledge, you know, x to power 10 up, x to power 6 down. What do? We always write single x, and from 10 6 subtract like this. The same story, upper power, lower power. Can I say out of these two twos, I will write 1, 2, and upper power is n minus 1. I already took, and minus 2 from this subtract 2. Same criteria which I used here. Upper power minus lower power. Same here, upper power minus lower power. I believe you got a point. But again, I tell you, if you don't write this, you will not lose marks at all. You get full marks, even you stop it here, So I'm doing as a maximum, okay, this is my duty to do, fill, okay, 2 to power n minus 3. So 2 Tn is equals to 2 to power n minus 3. Now, last sequence, if you look it carefully, if you add these two, you get 21. If you add these two, you get 16. If you add these two, you will get this answer. And I'm writing 6n minus 1 plus 2 to power n minus 3. And you can ask, sir, how to fill these values, sir? No problem. I can do even
It's
that.
negative.
Okay, negative. Wait a minute, let me check.
No,
Okay.
why you add
Thank you very much.
minus 2?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's not adding, it's subtracting. Thank you. So it means this subtracting, I must write minus sign. Thank you. And here, 5 plug in the place of n, and 5 to power 3 is 125. And plug in 5 in the place of this, 6 5s are 30, and 30 minus 1 is 29. And this is a simple 5, put it here, I got 2 power 2 is 4, already written here. And this, you simply subtract them. 29 minus 4, we get 25. So I think so. The point is very, very clear, and we have done full question. And after this one, inshallah, we'll go for one more. Yes, this is a last question of today, and that is a number 11, October 2020. See on the top left side corner, 43 variant question number 11. And this question is you try, okay, and first you try, and then I will do this. Yes, now I'm doing this question. Look at here, please, all of you. These are square number, square number. So look at here. So it, for example, +5 and +5 and +5. It's coming AP. Okay, and these are square numbers. Square of 1, square of 2, 4, square of 3 is okay. It's not matching. It means something is else here. Now look at here. I'm going to show you what I have done it here. I have done this full question myself, so I'm going to show you the working. So look at here. This first is AP. You can see a very clear sense. Okay, 19 + 5, I get 24. Okay, now I apply the formula of AP. Is a very clear approach, and I apply on a first A sequence. So A is 4, and common difference is 5, and I apply the formula, and 5 1 to 5n minus 5, and ultimately I get this answer. So I saved your time of the lecture only. Come back. So this sequence is not AP, not GP, and even I tried with a quadratic, it's not working. Then it means 100% and cube, 100%. If you don't know, I just show you 3 10 29 66, 3 10, and then what, 29, then 66. I check 7 gap, I check it is 19 gap, I check this is, I think so, 7, and I got a 537, right? I think 37. Let me check. Yeah, and this is what's gap, 12. 12 + 7, 19, and here become what? It is, I think, 18. So again, it's not matching. And when this is not matching, 100% this n square flopped. Is 100% what? N cube. And when n cube comes, then we have no formula, only will do by a trial and error way. And what is that way? That way is here. That way is, yeah, here. So this is a right on the top here, 1 2 3 4, and here n. Okay, and 1 minute please. The 1 to power cube plus what give you 3? Repeat. 1 to power 3 is 1 naturally. Plus what give you 3? So say, sir, 1 + 2 give you 3. Okay, 2 to power 3 is what? 8. 8 plus what give you 10? So 8 + 2 give you 10. 3 to power 3 is 27. 27 plus 2 give you 29. And 4 to power 3 is 64 plus 2. So it means we get it by n cube plus 2. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And I believe you got a point very clear. So we got nth term here. So last sequence, this is into 4, into 4, into 4. And this is called GP. I applied formula here. First term is 1, and common ratio I got 4 by 1 divide a 4, and 1 I plug in the place of A, and R I place of R, and 1 to multiply any value 1. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, I believe the point is very clear, and I hope so the concept of the whole chapter is clear.